Welcome everybody to Metal Gear Solid V: The Phantom Pain.
It's 5.
Same thing, really.
Snake.
Let's skip this. This was seen already. I'm gonna show you a secret.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. That won't work on me. I've had drug resistance training. Boss, come meet with me.
I hate that one.
Boss.
2 plus 2 equals 5. 2 plus 2 equals 5.
2 equals 5. Boss, come meet with me. That won't work on me. I've had drug resistance training. Come meet with me.
Now, I don't understand that one.
Okay. This 2 plus 2 equals 5. 2 plus 2 equals 5. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves to be. Like any organization, we need good people.
I have
And we need
blood
to
on
make
me.
good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for him. To start bringing people in, use this. It's a Fulton recovery device.
That's
When you're in the
nice.
field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
It's an honor, boss.
So, I can't use these gloves. They impair my, ability to actually use this properly. Sucks because they keep my hands warm. But,
First,
alas.
put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you? Out like a light. Now approach him and extract him. Good.
Extraction
complete.
arrived at Mother
Only
Base.
Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your eye droid. Select staff management from the mother... So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that will support you on missions. Take a look at the development list. Select weapons items under the development heading.
How do I do that? Development.
What's wrong? Go back to the mother base menu. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please
That's the
specify
R&D
project.
team's
The
development
box.
list. See the item called cardboard box? Doesn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done, boss.
I don't remember how this works. This won't do it right now. All right.
Try throwing them. Good.
Extraction
complete.
arrived at Mother
One thing I
Base.
should mention. A Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, they could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right, extract the next staff member. Extract him. Use any method you like. Start by knocking him out.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
R&D team, its level has gone
Unit
up.
function
They should
added.
be able to develop the
Development
cardboard
project
box
has
now.
been added.
Select weapons items under the development
Please
heading.
specify
Now select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just be
Development has finished.
Please select
You
a
can have
drop
the support
point.
unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
That won't work on me. I've had drug resistance. And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it.
Mission
You won't
info
make
has
any
been updated.
knocking dice.
Temporary shower unit.
Boss, let's practice your CQC. Begin by grabbing it. That's enough. Free to do as you like. Interrogate him, knock him out, kill him. Scratch that last one for me. Go ahead and knock him out.
Let's do this, boss.
Where are your friends?
Speak.
Where are your friends?
This isn't like you, Snake. Try it one more time. Knock him out. Good. Go on and extract it.
Extraction
fist fight.
arrived at Mother
Strike an
Base.
adversary repeatedly to knock him out. He'll stay unconscious for longer than if you throw him. Extract the staff.
That has got to be
Extraction
uncomfortable.
arrived at Mother
The rest will
Base.
fall into place with some time in the field. Go ahead and call the chopper from your eye drawer.
Spit it out. Thanks for that, boss.
Please select landing zone
This is
confirmed.
Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
On to the mission.
Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
You should listen to those tapes.
Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Deploying.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
So ecstatic. Probably my favorite game of all time. Back in the saddle.
can use compounds from plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too.
Yeah. 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 Whoa! Whoa! Yeah. 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 Whoa, whoa. Ha! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Say, boss, you see many animals in the field. Truth is, an environmental NGO has asked us to remove wild animals from combat zones. If you have the time, can you extract some back here? There's a reward in it for us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
He goes. What about this dude? There
Guard
we go.
post captured.
Can't even do that yet.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Нет, не делай этого!
Talk.
Русский speak, please!
Forgot about that.
Вы говорите по-русски?
He speaks Russian. What we need is an interpreter. The main principle of intelligence work is intel gathering. But that's a problem if you don't speak the enemy's language. We need a staff member with the interpreter skill to do a simultaneous interpretation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Not as fast as I remember him to be.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
You have arrived at your destination. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Go down there.
He's coming too. Roger that. Boss, intelligence work is all about observation and gathering information.
Start by using your binoculars to get a grasp of your surroundings.
That crack would make a good foothold. You can use crack climbing to make your way up. Those are raw diamonds. Collecting them as assets will raise our GMP. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
Sucks.
That's the target.
Я не хочу умирать!
Those materials.
Shit.
Это КП, понял. Внимание всем постам. Противники где-то прячутся. Найти их. Конец связи.
Стреляй!
КП, это Зоя-2. Никаких признаков врага. Отзываем поиск. Прием. Это КП, понял. Будьте наготове. Конец связи.
The enemy's given up their search for you. But they're not giving the all clear just yet. Stay alert.
Ау! С тобой все в порядке? Черт подери!
КП, это Зоя-2. Замечен убитый из наших. На нас напали. Прием. Это КП, понял. Усилить безопасность и найти нарушителя. Конец связи.
Time goes now.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Oh, sandstorm. That's nice.
So as sandstorms come in, sandstorms effectively make you blind and deaf. But that goes for the enemy too. Use the situation to your advantage.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. We can't land.
Support helicopter has arrived.
This is Pequod. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal. Gaining altitude.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss.
Got some money.
How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and a horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
Side ops list
By
updated.
connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper into your own Aerial Command Center, or ACC. Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons and items can only be performed from there. Take as long as you need to consider all your options.
Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please select a mission.
Let's do another mission.
Mission accepted. Deploying.
Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Careful down there, boss.
Map has been updated. Marker
That
placed.
wild dog pup. He's a tough little guy. Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals. What are you gonna do, boss?
Oh, what? Oh, hey there, buddy. You're coming with me. Have a fun trip.
Roger that. We'll pick him up.
The Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes. The United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that...
Here, Snake, try this on. A prosthetic arm. Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well.
Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit.
We found out there's an English-speaking soldier somewhere in the region. He's a language specialist. His role is to translate information related to the weather. That's the target.
I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Extraction
Yeah,
arrived
at the moment.
Mother
Now, the
Base.
shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah. The doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up, colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
That's what happened with the fire whale. Fire whale. Pretty sure it was just hallucination.
You have arrived at your destination.
Where are your friends?
A nice flight.
Side op completed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Boss, that language specialist you extracted has been very cooperative. Says he's always dreamed of living a free life, like folks in the West. What are the odds, huh? I've gone ahead and placed him in the support unit. His job is Russian interpretation. Now you'll know what Soviet soldiers are saying. You can even interrogate them. Should give you an edge in the mission.
Kaz, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them.
That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the zero line that day, the Afghan side, on our way back from training the Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention. But for us, that was the whole point. The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan. But all of a sudden, visibility got real bad. It was no sandstorm. Our point man gave this strange report. He said he could see skulls in the mist.
Skulls?
The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us. It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog's very best with me. We were calling out to each other. But one by one, the voices just went dead. Whatever happened to me, I lost consciousness before I knew it. When I came to, I was in a Soviet camp, tied to an interrogation
Black carrot. Something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals.
Rank and file. Whatever group attacked us, the way they moved was just insane. And that mist, appearing out of nowhere. The Soviets don't have tech like that.
If they did, Ocelot would have heard about it.
I doubt the West does either. Otherwise, the folks at Langley would be sleeping a lot easier.
Why'd they come after you?
Wish I knew. I'm the only one who survived. Though I don't think they planned it that way. If I was their target, they wouldn't have just handed me over to the 40th Army.
You made it.
Whatever the case.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
If you ever do run into them again, don't try to take them on. You just get the hell out of there. When I first started dealing with Zero, with Cypher, it was a somewhat parasitic relationship.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use? Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up. Sprinklers? The fire system? And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down. When we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either. And then it started to rain. And he disappeared. Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
The map has been
That antenna is one of the targets. There should be more. Keep looking.
The map has been
That's another one of the targets. Do you see any more? That looks like the target. We know where all the antennas are now. Take out all three of them. How you do it is your call.
Тут холодно, как нигде на земле. Дед Мороз наш друг. Я вырос в Крыму. Ты из Беларуси. Совершенно разные места. Кроме того, я наконец-то вижу дочку. Я уже не дождусь. Ну ладно.
Explosives should take care of them well enough. How you do it is up to you.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Что это? Черт подери!
Explosives should take care of them well enough. How you do it is up to you. You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated.
Это КП, понял. Немедленно проверить и встать оперативную сводку. Конец связи.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Конец связи.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss. All right. Mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh? Our army is growing like crazy thanks to you, boss. In fact, it's getting downright crowded around here. To bring a greater number of people on board, we'll need to expand our facilities. To that end, I've created a base development unit. It has two roles, material refinement and platform construction. I'll start with the material refinement part. The base development unit procures material resources on a regular basis according to its level. The materials are stored in containers and placed on the deck of Mother Base. Once they're finished being processed, they can finally be put to use. By using these materials to build new platforms, we'll be able to add a greater number of staff to our ranks. We don't need any specific instructions from you to refine the materials, but I want you to be the one to decide how we construct platforms. Once we have sufficient GMP and the required material resources, you can issue construction orders from your iDroid. Prolonged time in the field is bad for the body and mind. I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
Didi, come back!
This.
Here's the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though.
He'll get bigger?
Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup, so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you discovered a real diamond in the rough. With a little polish, I'd say we got a true diamond dog on our hands.
Didi, right? Hostile at raising hounds. Fine.
Come on, Didi.
Boss, we've received a back-channel request from Langley. We're to find a piece of new American military hardware that's gone missing in the mountains of Afghanistan.
Boss!
It's a difficult mission, but I'd say you're back in top form by now. Check your iDroid for the details.
Chain with me, boss. How about it?
Well, that is it for this episode, everybody. If you like this episode and want to see more, Joe dash a like button and subscribe. Adios.